They'll spend anything to get these figures.
Wade LaJose is one such devotee. He's been building his collection since he was 10.
I first started collecting back when the first movie came out. From then, it's just grown into what I have today. Money-wise, I don't even want to think about that. But some of the pieces that I've acquired in my collection have cost me several thousands of dollars. Probably could have bought a house. Yeah.
One of the most rare items in Wade's collection is this action figure of an adult Anakin Skywalker that was only sold outside the United States.
I've heard rumors of people offering up to $7,000 for that action figure.
It seems like a stellar investment, but don't start stashing away Phantom merchandise just yet.
It's hard to know in advance how many of the toys will go on to be really lucrative collector's items.
Now here's another way that the new Star Wars will affect money matters across America. The Wall Street Journal reports that some businesses are shutting down on May 19th. That's the movie's opening day, so that their employees can go see it.
Coming up on E.T., the Star Wars video. The movie scenes, the dramatic music, the official song from the film. That's next.
The Star Wars movie would be complete without that incredible Star Wars music, and Episode 1 is no different. So we're saying goodbye tonight with the Star Wars music video called Duel of the Fates.
And from all of us grateful kids here at Entertainment Tonight, our best wishes for a very, very happy Mother's Day to moms everywhere, including Marion and Barbara. And we're going to give credit where credit is due to our E.T. moms. Their names are in the weekend credits. So long, everybody.
We'll see you.
Our people are dying, Senator. We must do something quickly.
Anakin!
The new Star Wars movie was the hottest topic of conversation at a convention in New York over the weekend. Dennis Michael reports.
Luke, help me take this mask off.
The late Sebastian Shaw played Anakin Skywalker in this climactic moment of Return of the Jedi, but he only spent a few moments in the Sith Lord's armor. The real Darth Vader was actor and bodybuilder David Prowse, who appeared last week in New York at a comic book convention along some of the other invisible but unforgettable Star Warriors. Back in 1976, Prowse turned down the role of Chewbacca, but decided to go for the other part offered.
I thought, thank you very much, George. I'll have the villain's part. And that was it. Just simple as that. I didn't have to read. I didn't have to do anything.
In fact, his line readings were quite beside the point. In post-production, Lucas decided to bring in James Earl Jones to revoice the character. At the other end of the spectrum, tiny Kenny Baker was the man inside the machine audiences learned to love as R2-D2. He had more than doubts when they were shooting the original.
We all thought, well, a load of rubbish. This is going to be a non-event, you know. And how wrong we were was 600 million pounds later.
Baker's costume turned into an oven working in 120-plus degrees temperatures in Tunisia. His biggest acting contribution in the first film was R2's wobble.
The thing weighed about 80 pounds anyway, which was heavier than me. I only weighed 70 pounds.
Jeremy Bulloch has worked as an actor for 40 years, but he's best known for his 4 lines in the armor of the Mandalorian commando Boba Fett. He recently came clean about his one biggest line in the trilogy.
Captain Solo in the cargo hold. So I can remember they said, okay, everybody, and action. Put Captain Cargo in the Solo hold. Yeah, that was wrong line. So I mixed it up. I said, that's fine. Okay, Boba. I said, yep. Just sort of thumbs up sign, took the helmet off. No one could hear me.
It's one of the traditions of this galaxy. They fixed it in post. Of the 4, only Baker reappears in Episode 1, but Peter Mayhew, better known to audiences as Chewbacca, expects they'll be seeing action again.
We've got to come in either 2 or 3 to come back in 4. Because the relationship between Lando, where did the Falcon come from, where did Boba Fett get Wookiee hairs in his helmet? All those answers have got to come in 2 and 3.
They're some of the biggest stars you've never seen. Dennis Michael, CNN Entertainment News, New York.
On Close Up this morning, Movie Mania. It's been 22 years since Star Wars made movie history, introducing the world to the likes of Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia. Now the prequel to the Star Wars trilogy, The Phantom Menace, is shaping up as one of the most anticipated films of all time. The movie opens in 3 days in theaters across the country. People magazine film critic Leah Rosen has a preview for us. Leah, nice to see you.
Good morning.
George Lucas, the creator of the series, has said that everybody knows that a follow-up, whether you call it a sequel or a prequel, is never as good as the original. Why then is there such anticipation for this movie?
Because it is 16 years since the last Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. It's 22 years since the first one, because a whole generation grew up with this film, and a whole new generation has discovered it on video and in the re-release in 1997. So they just, there's a generation, several generations to whom this film means everything, and they can't wait for the new one.
Why, let's get metaphysical here. Why has this become such a cultural phenomenon, do you think?
Well, if I were writing a PhD, unfortunately I'm not, but if you're doing your doctoral thesis on it, you would talk about the conflict between good and evil. There are certain basic mythical themes reduced to their essence in the Star Wars trilogy. Good versus evil, the search for self, the journey of the hero. These are sort of the phrases that people throw at you.
Let's get to the bottom line. You saw it this week, I saw it this week. Let's get your review on it first. What do you think?
As an adult, I mean, I keep saying it's only a movie, folks. No more, no less. I think it's more for kids. I think kids are going to really like this. As an adult, if you think George Lucas can do no wrong, you're going to really like it. If you're a little more critical, you're going to say, I sort of want story and characters, not just special effects and computer-generated pictures.
I was with my 13-year-old son. He loved it. My sense of it was it was like a ride. It was like going on an amusement park ride. It was a lot of fun. You said there's a good test for this that you asked.
Well, I went with a 12-year-old boy myself because that is the audience. And as we left, I said, "How many more times would you see this?" And he said maybe 1 or 2. Which is very different from the 4 or 5 times I think that a lot of boys thought they would see it again.
Be curious to see how many times people see it, even just once.
Well, he felt one of the big problems was not enough Darth Maul, who's the evil villain who looks like a professional wrestler, the guy with the red painted face, and I think that may be a problem.
They want more of the bad guy. Leah Rosen, always a pleasure. Good seeing you again.
Welcome.
Take care. And now what we're going to do is we're going to swing over to Jody, who is at New York's famous Ziegfeld Theater with some big-time fans. Jody.
Hey there, Jack. I've come all the way to 54th Street, and it's not exactly where in the world is Matt Lauer, but what can I say? We don't quite have that travel budget. So yes, we are here in front of the Ziegfeld Theater because this is where folks have been camping out for weeks, literally, in anticipation of Wednesday's premiere of the new Star Wars movie, The Phantom Menace. First of all, Robert Cartagena, outlandish costume. Where'd you get it? Just kidding.
I own it.
Now, how long have you been here?
Well, we have been here as an organization since May 1st.
And tell me about your organization.
Well, we're New York Line Countdown, and we're raising money doing a stand-a-thon for the Starlight Foundation. And we're camped out here basically till the 19th.
So people donate money, and for every hour that people stand out here or sleep out here, in some cases you raise more money.
Correct, and we're also taking donations from passerbys. We raised over $1,000 so far, just from passersby.
And what will the Starlight Foundation do with that money?
They're going to have it as benefits for their children, the seriously ill children, to make a wish and things of that nature.
And folks haven't literally been out here round the clock since May 1st, have they?
No, we've been doing it in shifts, anywhere from 3 hours to 8 hours, and I've been here since last night at around 4 o'clock.
So if anyone calls you shiftless, you can deny it.
That's right.
Tell me who this fellow is. Are you Darth Maul by chance?
Yes, I am. I am Darth Maul.
And what do people, well, actually New Yorkers probably don't even notice when they walk by, do they?
On occasion they have been taken aback.
But you're armed, so you're completely safe out here with your lightsaber.
I feel very safe in New York.
Why are you so excited? Well, why are you so excited about the premiere of the new Star Wars movie?
I'll be able to reach all my fans throughout the galaxy, and they will see that I am the greatest Dark Lord of all time.
I hope the real Darth Maul isn't watching, because if he figures out where you are, pal, you may be in trouble. All right, how long you guys been here?
Very long.
Very long. Who's been here the longest? Who wants to put in their bid as the most hardcore Star Wars fan? Anybody? Anybody? You think you're second class? Second class citizen.
Second place.
Can I? How comfy is this? Oh, sleeping bag. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you want to be on TV? Sorry. This is the TV equivalent of the snooze alarm. Anyway, so the premiere is what, midnight on Tuesday nights? You want me on TV?
Hey, how you doing?
What's your name?
I'm Rob.
Rob?
Yeah.
You've been robbed of several hours of sleep by me, and I really apologize. You're going to be at the premiere on, well, I guess it's midnight Wednesday morning?
Oh, of course. Where else am I going to be?
Good point, Jody. Where else would the guy be? He's sleeping on the street in anticipation of the movie. Anyway, so you think it's going to be the best Star Wars movie ever, or do you really even care? Is it more of a phenomenon than just a movie?
Well, it's going to be Star Wars, so that's going to be one thing. But I don't know about the best movie ever. The first three have been pretty good, but then again,